So we are recreating my Pennywise costume from last year. I did change it up a bit. I added in an auburn wig because my hair is no longer red like it was last year. And then I did switch it up with a little bit more of dramatic lashes. So yeah, if you want to see how I created this Pennywise look, keep on watching. I am super excited for today's photo shoot. We are doing Pennywise. I did this look previously last year for a Halloween party actually. So I'm excited to actually recreate this to do a photo shoot with it. Because I'm going dark with the eyes, I'm actually going to mix a little bit of my regular concealer and the white base on my eye. I don't personally like using black eye bases when I'm using black eyeshadows. I know I would get way better color payoff with it. So I'm going in with the Tartelette and Bloom palette to get some of those browns, and then for the black we're actually going to use the Ghost Face palette by Glam. It has all the tones I need, and I'm mainly going to stick to those two right there. A fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in and start immediately with this brown right here, and I'm just going to pack that on the outer edge and into the crease. Because it's Pennywise, I want this kind of muddy looking. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Ghost Face palette, and I'm actually just going to try the black first. So I'm just going to take it on a packing brush and just apply it directly to where my lash line is starting off, and then slightly buff it up into the browns. And just taking that other brush with no product, and I'm just going to buff where the two colors meet to kind of blend it in a little bit better, but I do want it on the grungier side. All right, so now I just want to take, before I apply the rest of the white base, I am going to take my cellular water and just clean up underneath the eye any fallout, because otherwise it's going to it's going to make our base gray. So now going in with the white base. So now going in with the Maywarn Color Set powder per usual. This will be enough for me, but if I need extra coverage somewhere, like my under eyes are still popping through a little, and then that pimple, I will go in with a white eyeshadow on a dry beauty blender. I will literally roll that blender into it and use it as like a setting powder for extra coverage. I also use this technique with colored eyeshadows when I'm doing certain looks if I want to create like a highlight contour effect. I'm not overly concerned about under the eyes either because I'm going to smoke it out, and then you got the red line that's going to go through it. This brush, and then just go in and buff out this area that I did. So now I'm going to go in with the light gray that's in this palette. ColourPop still has this palette, but I don't think it's called Smoke Show anymore. I'm pretty sure it's called something else now. I just don't remember, because I bought this palette when it first came out because of the color story. So I'm just taking some of the light gray and just dabbing it all over. So now I'm going to go in with that darker gray next to the black. I'm using the brush I used for the black, which is fine. And then we're just going to go underneath the eye and just really exaggerating it on the outer crease, on the outer circle. I'm going to do my brows because if I don't do them now, I'm going to mess them up when I do the red. So I'm doing these the same style, the same way I did the Ursula brows. I'm just going in with a little bit of the NYX Epic Ink eyeliner. Now I'm going in with an angled brush, and I'm going to fill it in with black eyeshadow. And it's mainly because the top half of this brow no longer really grows thick hair. It grows like very thin hair. Okay, so I modified them a little bit to make them look more straight and like angry style, just because I don't want it to look like there's any emotion in the brow. So I think that actually works better. And then I brought it down into the nose line, and now we're going to work on the red part of it. So we're just going to take some Mayron Paradise Paints palette, and I'm going in with the bright red. Ooh, I'm breaking a sweat. All right, so now I'm going to follow this line up. Okay, so I had to try on the outfit to make sure that it was gonna fit me properly, and I had to fix this side once again, but we made it, and now we're working on the lippy. I'm going in with a dark red liner just to line the lip portion to match with the lines. And now I'm going in with the Pharmacy Red Lip Lippy. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw on my lashes real quick. So you know the drill. The camera ended up dying, so I ended up just finishing up the makeup. All I had to do was add the lashes anyway, and then I just put on and styled the wig. The rest of the outfit I'm going to put on there because I did get a corset to kind of go and change it up a little bit from my costume last year. I think we'll keep the pigtails. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll do a variation without. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create my Pennywise look, and I can't wait to show you some of the photo shoot results. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.